Today, I'm going to be playing out the 2024 season for the New York Jets, but after every touchdown that Davante Adams scores, we get to add a 99 overall player to this team. And I mean, Davante Adams getting traded to the New York Jets is something that everybody has been speculating basically since the offseason. But now that he's there, I guess it's time to see if him and Aaron Rodgers can go on a tear. I mean, with Davante Adams on this offense now, I'd say the Jets are looking a whole lot better, and we already knew this, but the Jets already have a very solid defense. So I mean, I definitely have some pretty high expectations for this team. But to start off the season in week 1, we're going to be taking on the San Francisco 49ers. No surprise though, the 49ers did score a touchdown on their opening drive, so we are down 7-0 right now, but I'm hoping that we can match that here. I mean, that was only a 2-yard pickup on the ground, so I'm going to put it in the air this time and see if we can get Davante open. I mean, as I said, I feel like this connection should be really good, just like it was in the Green Bay days. I'm going to try something out here, though. I mean, I know this is a bit of a riskier route, but if Adams can get open, we're going to have that too. That's going to be... No way he dropped that, man. I thought that was going to be a huge pickup right there, but apparently he couldn't hold on to the football. I'm going to try and go for Conklin this time, though. Please come down with that. There we go. Okay, we're over the 50. I mean, that's going to put us on the 49ers side of the field. So at the very least, as long as we don't get sacked or throw an interception or something, I feel like we should be able to get into field goal position. I mean, that's going to put us in right there. Obviously, a field goal is not what we're going for, though. We're going to try and go for a touchdown right here, man. I mean, I'm running the same route, and hopefully this time Adams can actually catch the football. That's going to go for a touchdown. So that is going to be Davante Adams' first touchdown as a New York Jet, and that's gonna tie this game up at 7. We're coming back out here in the third quarter, though, and we have another very important drive on our hands. I mean, it looks like we're all tied up this time, so if we can score any points, that will give us the lead. I feel like a touchdown would be a lot more helpful than a field goal, though, so hopefully we can get Davante in the end zone again here, because I mean, as I said, hold on, that's gonna be another first down, and we're still going. But anyways, I mean, obviously the more touchdowns that we score with Davante Adams, the better this team is gonna get, since we get to just keep adding new players. We are losing 12 yards. I knew Bosa was gonna be a problem at some point, but that is a bad time for that to happen, man. I tried to get rid of the ball too. It just wouldn't get off for whatever reason, but we are gonna have Wilson wide open, so that is gonna put us in scoring position. I mean, it was looking like we were gonna get taken off the field, but one play is all it took to turn things around, so hopefully we can put some points on the board here. I'm gonna try and go back for Davante Adams here, though, and see if he can get in the end zone. I mean, it is 3rd and inches, so if this doesn't work out, we are gonna have a decision to make, but oh, we got smoked. I mean, that's gonna make things interesting, but I did not come all this way just to kick a field goal. We do have the first down with Adams, so going for it on 4th down is gonna pay off, but we're still short of the touchdown. So I mean, if we can't get 1 yard here, that is gonna suck, but it looks like Adams is gonna hold on to that. So that's gonna be his 2nd touchdown of the game, and that's gonna give us the lead for now at least. But unfortunately, that was not enough to win this game. I mean, we only lost by 3 points, so we put up one hell of a fight, but either way, we're gonna be taking an L in week 1. I mean, that is definitely not how I wanted to start off this season, but on the bright side, Adams did score 2 touchdowns, so that means we got to add 2 new additions to this team, and to help out the offense, we went ahead and picked up Travis Kelce, so that's another big weapon for Aaron Rodgers on the offense. And for the defense, we also took TJ Watt. But after that, we went ahead and simmed to week 3 for our home opener, and it looks like we did beat the Tennessee Titans in week 2, so we are 1-1 right now. And obviously in week 3, we're going to be taking on the New England Patriots, and I mean, I'd like to think that we should absolutely destroy the Patriots in this game, but upsets do happen, so we got to be careful. And our field position is absolutely garbage right now, and since that didn't work out, it's going to be 3rd and 10. So this is going to get interesting here, because we are going to be throwing it from our own end zone, so if we get hit, we are basically screwed. But that's going to be a first down from Travis Kelce. I mean, we really needed that to happen. I'm honestly just happy we didn't get safety there, but we did get struck with intentional grounding after that, so I mean, that did back us up again, but Davante's almost got the first. So now we're only 3 yards away, and this time we don't need to throw it from our own end zone, which is definitely a relief, but we still need to make sure that should work out. We got Wilson open, so that's going to give us another first. I'm going to try and go for a shot with Davante here, though. though. I mean, if he can get some separation, he should definitely win this. But if he's locked up, at the very least, we should have Kelsey. But it looks like that is going to be a dot from Rodgers. And obviously, Adams was able to hold on to that as well. So that's going to put us in the red zone. I'm really hoping we can finish this. Oh, yeah, that should do it right there. Come on. We got that. That's going to be a touchdown from Adams. So that is going to be his third touchdown of the season, which is going to give the lead to the New York Jets first. And I mean, after that, it looks like the defense clutched up for us again. So we have pretty solid field position right now. So we got to make sure that we score another touchdown or something here, because that would give us a 2-score lead. We got struck with intentional grounding again after that. I mean, this is kind of becoming a trend. It's just because Aaron Rodgers really can't run very well. So I just panic and throw the ball away when I'm getting rushed. So I guess it is 3rd down and 13 right now, which is not great, but hopefully we can get Wilson open here, and that actually should work. Yo, that's gonna be an absolute dot. So I mean, I guess that is gonna keep the drive alive for us, and now we only need 5 yards for the touchdown. So I'm just gonna run a slant with Adams, and it looks like that's gonna work out. So that's gonna be his 2nd touchdown of the first half, which is gonna extend this to a 2-score lead. And by the looks of it, the Patriots were never able to make this a real game, so we are gonna demolish them 35-14. So that's gonna be the Jets' 2nd win of the season, and once again, Adams finished that game with 2 touchdowns. So this time we went ahead and picked up Zach Martin and Christian McCaffrey. So I mean, from here on out, I feel like this team should be basically unstoppable. And after that, we went ahead and simmed to week 6 to see how this team was doing, and so far we have been unstoppable. I mean, we have a 4-1 record right now, and obviously in week 6 we're going to be taking on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. To start things off though, I'm just going to run a slant with Adams and see if he can get some separation, and if he can do what I want him to, which it looks like he is going to have that for the first down. I'm going to hand it off to McCaffrey now though and see what he can do. I mean, I'm actually pretty excited about this pickup right here, because I feel like he should do a lot for this offense, and right away he is going to have a massive pickup. I mean, we're going to bring the ball all the way to the 1-yard line. I mean, I honestly feel bad for not taking that all the way, because he definitely deserved the touchdown right there. But hopefully you'll understand, because we still need to get some more upgrades if we want this team to be Super Bowl favorites. But I'm going to go for Adams again, and we're gonna throw a pick at the 1-yard line. No way we actually just did that. I mean, we had an easy touchdown with Christian McCaffrey, but since we didn't take that, we're gonna be putting no points on the board. Thankfully for us though, our defense is absolutely loaded, and they saved our ass, bro. So we did not allow any points. Hopefully this time we don't throw any interceptions. I mean, I feel like I've definitely got to make up for that. I still just can't believe that actually just happened to us, but I'm gonna try and go for Davante Adams here, and hopefully this time he can get some separation. That's gonna work out for the touchdown. Hold on though, bro. I think there was a flag on that play. I'm really hoping that isn't on the New York Jets, but it looks like it's going to be, of course. I mean, apparently it's just gonna be impossible for us to score a touchdown in this game, but I don't even care. I'm running the exact same play with Davante Adams, and I'm gonna see if he can do this. We got it. Probably shouldn't have thrown that, but it worked out. I mean, for a slight second there, I thought that was gonna get intercepted by Johnson, but we better make this count. I mean, we cannot have 2 red zone appearances for 0 points. There we go. I mean, that should have happened a long time ago, but it looks like we're finally gonna get Adams in the end zone for the touchdown. Allen did score after that though, so it looks like we're all tied up at 7, but as you can see, we are back in scoring position with the Jets. So hopefully, oh my God, they did it again. Adams is gonna be wide open for another touchdown. There was only 51 seconds on the clock, so I mean, that isn't going to leave Josh a lot of time to tie things up before the half, but he's definitely capable of doing it. But I mean, of course, before halftime, Josh Allen did end up scoring, and they also started the half off with the ball and scored another touchdown. So we are losing right now, but hopefully we can put some more points on the board. I mean, we haven't used Christian McCaffrey a whole lot in this game, but he did have that one explosive run. So, oh, hold on, that's going to bring up a 3rd down. I didn't think that was gonna happen, but we ended up going backwards that time. But I'm gonna hand it off to him one more time, because I have confidence that he can get the first down for us, and it looks like he is gonna do it. So that's gonna keep the drive alive for the New York Jets. I want to go for Davante Adams here, but I feel like this route is probably gonna get shut down. Never mind, we're gonna have him wide open. So that's gonna be another decent pickup. On the downside for the Jets, though, after that, Buffalo did bring up a 3rd down. So we need to get 10 yards to keep this drive alive. Oh, I don't know if I can do that, man. We're gonna have Adams, though. We got hit as soon as we let go of that. But it doesn't matter, because that is gonna work out for the score, which is gonna tie this game up at 21. And after that, it looks like we were able to win this game with a field goal. I mean, we're barely gonna sneak out against Josh Allen, but that's another dub for the New York Jets. But Davante Adams finished that game with 3 touchdowns. So this time we got to add 3 new additions to the team, and I just decided to focus on the defense by picking up Jesse Bates, Chris Jones, and Jalen Ramsey. That's gonna bring us to week 7, and so far this team has won 5 games in a row, so I'm hoping that we can keep that up. But in week 7, it looks like we're gonna be taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are 4-2, and at this point I really feel like there's not much more that we need to do to this team, so I'm more focused on getting the dub than anything else. But to start things off, we're gonna have Travis Kelce wide open. That is a huge pickup. I mean, we're gonna get a 47-yard gain right out of the gate, so that's pretty massive for us. I'm gonna see if we can get Davante open here, though. And he's gonna have that. So that's gonna be a 2-play drive. I mean, if that isn't explosive, I don't know what is. So that is definitely a hot start for the New York Jets. We're coming back out here in the 3rd quarter, though. And since then, it looks like the Steelers have actually taken the lead. I mean, we're down 10-7 right now. So as you'd probably expect, this game has been pretty much all defense. I mean, this is 2 defensive powerhouses going up against each other right now. But I'm gonna keep it on the ground with McCaffrey. We're not gonna be getting a whole lot. I will take the 4-yard pickup, though, don't get me wrong, but I'm gonna try and go for Kelce here unless we can actually get that's gonna work out. Actually, come on, Garrett Wilson. I thought he was gonna have that for the first, but we are still short. We're gonna have Wilson open again, though. Everyone kind of just forgot about him on that route. So we're at the 46-yard line now, and once again, I'm gonna go for another shot with Davante Adams. I'm pretty sure this did work out last time, and once again, he's gonna get there. I mean, he got absolutely rocked as soon as he caught the football, so good on him for actually holding on to it. But we only need 1 yard now, and he's gonna have that for the score. So once again, that is another 2-touchdown game from our boy Davante Adams, and that is gonna give us the lead over Pittsburgh. And it was another very close game, but once again, it looks like the New York Jets are gonna sneak out with the win. So this team is 6-1 now. But once again, we got to add another 2 players to this team since Adams finished that game with 2 touchdowns, and I just focused on maxing out the defense because defense wins championships, and this time we picked up Myles Garrett and Derwin James. So looking at it right now, I can tell you that this is by far the best defense in the NFL. And on the other hand, this is also probably the best offense in the NFL. I mean, this team is loaded right now. So, I mean, I'd say our work here is definitely done. And the Jets also have a 6-1 record right now, which is the best start they have had to a season in a very long time. So hopefully we can keep this up. And the super team didn't do as good as I thought they were gonna do, but we're still gonna go 12-5, which is enough to win the division. And it looks like we're gonna be taking on the Buffalo Bills in the wild card round. I mean, I was hoping we could get the #1 seed, but winning the division alone is a massive accomplishment for the New York Jets. But it looks like Davante Adams had a very solid season with Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he had 1,300 yards for 13 touchdowns, but it looks like we went on to absolutely annihilate the Bills in the wild card round. And we also took down Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. So now we play Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs for a trip to the Super Bowl. But I mean, even with the super team, taking down Mahomes is going to be a massive challenge, but it looks like we do have a chance because we're only down by 4 points and there's only 2 minutes left in the game. So we got to manage this clock properly. And if we can do that, we definitely have a chance to come out of here with a win. But we do got to make sure we score a touchdown because at this point, obviously a field goal is not gonna help us. That's gonna be a first from Adams. I'm gonna try and hit the Chiefs with their former teammate here though and see if we can get Travis Kelce open for a decent pickup. That should work out okay. So that's gonna be a pretty massive pickup right there from Kelce. I'm gonna try and go for Davante Adams, who seems to be locked up. So we're just gonna go back for Kelce. It's looking like this game is gonna come right down to the wire though, man. I mean, the Chiefs did just bring up a 3rd and 7. So if this doesn't work out, we're gonna have a bit of an issue. That was almost intercepted. So our season is now on the line with this play right here, bro. I mean, if this doesn't work out, everything we worked for is gonna come to an end. But hopefully we can get Davante Adams open, and that is gonna go for a touchdown. I mean, there's still 14 seconds on the clock, so we gotta make sure that Mahomes doesn't score, but that is huge for this team. I mean, he's done this before with 13 seconds on the clock, but this time he's only got 9, so it's gonna be a lot more difficult for Mahomes to try and pull this off, but it is possible. So we got to make sure that everybody is locked up. That's a good start though, because all he can do now is go for a Hail Mary. So as long as he doesn't pull off a crazy miracle, the Jets should be heading to the Super Bowl, and he's not even going for a Hail Mary. That's going to end the game. I mean, that was just a terrible play call at the end there from the Kansas City Chiefs, but I don't care. That's going to send the Jets to the Super Bowl. But anyways, to end off the season, no surprise, it looks like MVP is going to be going to Patrick Mahomes. Rodgers was in the top 10, though. He came 9th place in the votings, and it looks like the last team standing in between us and a Lombardi trophy is the Philadelphia Eagles, who are 13-4. But after beating the Chiefs, I honestly feel like we can take care of anybody, man. And we are up 7-3 right now. So hopefully our defense can get a stop. That's going to bring up a 3rd down. So he's probably going to be putting it in the air this time because they need to get 8 yards to keep this drive alive. I feel like keeping it on the ground would be pretty dumb. And we're gonna get a sack, so that's gonna take the Eagles off the field. So we now have a chance to go up by 2 scores before the half. I'm gonna try and go for another shot with Davante Adams because I feel like this has been working pretty well lately, but we're just gonna go for Kelsey because he's locked up. I'm not complaining about that though, man. I mean, that's gonna be another solid gain either way. We honestly might have Adams this time though, man. I'm going for that. Never mind, we're gonna get sacked. I couldn't get the ball off. So that's gonna set us back 6 yards, which means things are gonna be a lot more difficult now. But either way, that is gonna be an absolute missile from Rodgers. And since Adams got there, that's gonna be a touchdown. So that's gonna make this a 2-score lead. And it looks like it was another very, very close game, but we are gonna sneak out with the win. So it looks like Aaron Rodgers and the Jets are gonna get the job done, which is well deserved. I mean, obviously, the New York Jets have not had anything to celebrate about for a very long time, but it looks like you got something to celebrate about today because Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets are going to be hoisting a well-deserved Lombardi trophy to end off the video. But that's going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'll really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, make sure you comment the most random thing you can think of so we can confuse everybody in the comment section. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.